Land tortoises are primarily herbivores, but their diet can vary slightly depending on the species and age. Here's a general idea of what they eat. Vegetables. Leafy greens. These are the base of their diet. They include romaine lettuce, escarole, dandelion, turnip greens, collard greens, chard, arugula, and lamb's lettuce. Other vegetables: broccoli, cauliflower, pumpkin, cucumber, and tomato. Fruits. Fruits should be offered in moderation due to their high sugar content. Some options are apple, pear, strawberries, melon, and watermelon. Protein. In small amounts. Some tortoises, especially young ones, may occasionally consume small insects, worms, or snails. Foods to avoid. Processed foods, bread, pasta, rice, etc. Dairy products, milk, cheese, etc. Red meats. Citrus or very acidic fruits. Legumes and grains, beans, corn, lentils, peas. Important considerations. Variety. It is important to offer a varied diet to ensure the tortoise receives all the necessary nutrients. Calcium. Tortoises need calcium for healthy bone growth. You can sprinkle calcium powder on their food or provide them with cuttlebone. Water. Fresh water should always be available for the tortoise to drink and hydrate. Wild foods. In their natural environment, land tortoises eat wild plants. Be careful when offering them this type of food, as some plants can be toxic. If you have a land tortoise as a pet, it is highly recommended to consult with a veterinarian specializing in reptiles to obtain specific information about the appropriate diet for their species and age. Land tortoises are fascinating pets, but they require special care to thrive. Here are some key tips. 1. Suitable habitat. Space. Land tortoises need plenty of space to move around. A terrarium or a fenced garden is ideal. The size should increase as the tortoise grows. Provide different zones: a warm zone with a heat lamp, a cool zone with shade, and an area for digging. Substrate. Use a natural substrate such as organic soil, coconut fiber, or a mixture of both. Avoid fine sand, as it can cause digestive problems. Provide hiding places with rocks, hollow logs, or non-toxic plants. Lighting. Tortoises need UVB light to synthesize vitamin D3, which is essential for calcium absorption. Use a reptile-specific UVB lamp. Provide a day and night light cycle to simulate their natural environment. 2. Balanced diet. Herbivorous diet. The base of their diet should be dark leafy greens, romaine lettuce, dandelion, etc., and other vegetables, broccoli, pumpkin, etc. Offer fruits in small amounts as treats. Supplements. Sprinkle calcium powder on their food several times a week. Provide a cuttlebone for them to gnaw on and obtain calcium. Fresh water. Clean, fresh water should always be available for drinking and soaking. 3. Hygiene and health. Regular baths. Bathe your tortoise in warm water once or twice a week to keep it hydrated and help it defecate. Habitat cleaning. Clean the terrarium or garden regularly to prevent disease. Veterinary visits. Take your tortoise to a reptile veterinarian for regular checkups. 4. Additional considerations. Hibernation. Some species of land tortoises hibernate during the winter. Research whether your species requires it and how to prepare them properly. Interaction. Land tortoises are not animals that enjoy being handled excessively. Allow them to explore their environment and avoid stress. Research. Each species of land tortoise has specific needs. Thoroughly research the species you have to provide the best care. Remember, patience is key. Land tortoises can live for many years, so be prepared for a long-term commitment. It is important that you consult with a reptile veterinarian to provide you with more specific information for the species of turtle that you have. By following these tips, you can provide your land tortoise with a long and healthy life.